So I'm literally up here in the podcast room getting ready to record another video about a topic I'm going to save for a little bit later now. But I started getting text messages from my wife and my oldest daughter. They're still in Texas, telling me to turn on the news. And of course, I don't have cable TV. So I text back, well, how would I do that? And so I opened up X on my phone and immediately started seeing the news and saw this clip of what appears to be an assassination attempt on Trump. And so I'm going to put the clip here just so you can see what I'm talking about.
They see something that said, take a look at what happened.
And honestly, that's pretty shocking footage. It appears that he's okay. Um, and these types of things aren't actually that abnormal for political figures, especially divisive ones around the world. But here in America, it is pretty rare. Um, and there's so much going on in our country right now and so much division. Even, my 15-year-old daughter, she texts me back. She's like, honestly, I'm not that surprised. Which, what a sad state of affairs we find ourselves in for that to be the case. And I'm not going to evaluate, tactically what happened or try and make any assumptions as far as, the shooter or distance, how they got in there, what did they use. That's not the point. But what I do want to point out is the incredible work of the men and women on his Secret Service team. They did not hesitate and just covered him with their bodies to protect him. And from the looks of it, like I said, it's still really early, but it seems to have paid off and that Trump is going to be okay. I don't know what else has happened. Hopefully everybody else, all the innocent people there at that rally are okay as well. And I'm sure there's going to be a nonstop flow of news keeping up with everything. But I just wanted to give a shout out to those men and women who, without hesitation, were willing to lay down their lives to protect him. And the fact that we have so many people like that in this country who are willing to lay down their lives to protect innocence is so important to who we are as a nation. And so I think that should be a call to all of us, regardless of where you stand politically or ideologically, that there's no more sidelines when it comes to making our country whole again. It's time to get involved, and I'm not suggesting anything hateful or violent in any way. What I'm suggesting is that you get educated. If you don't know who you want to vote for or why, you need to find out who and why. You need to know what it is that you stand for and you believe in, because while I put my hope in no individual, no man, my hope and my faith is in God, and I'm secure in that, we still have duties as citizens of this country to be responsible and to participate. So you do need to know what's going on, and you need to know who you stand by. And you need to be doing something that brings your community together. So do your part, get educated, get involved, vote, and find a way to serve the people in your community in a way that brings us together. Because without that community, we don't have unity at all, and we have this division, and this division leads to hate, and this hate leads to violence that we can see, and nobody should be wanting that. We all want to have community with each other and for each other. So again, thank you to the men and women of Secret Service and all other agencies that are willing to lay down their lives to protect people. It is an incredible service, and we are very grateful for it. And to everybody else, like I said, if you're on the sidelines still at this point, it's time to figure out what you stand for and get involved and do it in a way that betters your local community and that spreads to make our country whole again. And so I look forward to more coverage. And again, I hope everything and everybody is okay. But I just wanted to hop on here and just let you guys know that we're very fortunate as a nation to have people willing to stand up and sacrifice for the safety of others. And that requires something of us as well. And we can't just be neutral or apathetic. We need to participate in the success and the peaceful unity of our country. And I think it's pretty clear that a lot of us have been slacking in that. So hopefully this is a call to you to change that. And so thanks for watching.